Hey everyone, welcome to our third annual Fanboy TV 6-hour South by Southwest live show. That's a mouthful to have to say, right? I am your host, Gavin Stone, with
Chris Rachel Osland, and we are here today with the exciting cast of KTown Cowboys. Now, this is a fun-looking action-adventure movie, and if you aren't getting to the theaters to see it, you are missing out on life, ladies and gentlemen. Missing out on life.
Although you should still be watching this, so don't miss out on too much life. Got it? So let's introduce the guys from KTown Cowboys.
Hey,
Mikes.
Hi.
We're professionals.
Hey, I'm the director, DPD.
I'm Shane. I'm one of the actors.
Hi, I'm Danny, one of the actors as well as the writer.
I'm Bobby. I don't know what I'm doing here.
My name is Peter J. I play Peter.
Wow, very clever. Was it hard to remember your name of your character?
Definitely.
Yeah.
No, what is my motivation?
Well, they've also got a pair of Dannys as well, so.
Yeah.
All right, so let's tell everyone a little bit about what is KTown Cowboys.
KTown Cowboys is a comedy, but it basically just follows a group of friends, and you get to see how they transition from being just, party guys to like having to face a little bit more adult-like situations.
Darn you, adulthood.
Exactly. So it's just kind of like the guys that have lingered around in the party scene for a little bit too long. It's like, you gotta move on with life. So we kind of document that experience against this weird backdrop, K-Town, which is in LA. So if you're from LA, you might not really understand. You know the neighborhood K-Town, but what goes on behind closed doors, people don't really know. So we kind of give
So
you
how
a
did
little
you know
tour
if
guide.
nobody really knows? Were you really a
Because he's
KTown Cowboy?
Korean.
It's somebody else told me about it. So yeah.
It was a friend of a friend. I had nothing to do with it. I know my mom's
It's like
watching
Fight
this.
Club, So
Oh, you guys actually fight and stuff? That would be awesome.
no, we don't. Just we can't talk about it. That's Fight Club part.
Off camera, they'll talk.
You gotta watch the movie.
They're like, watch the movie, you'll figure it out. So, how much of this was actually based on real experience for you guys?
A lot of it is like Danny might be able to talk about that a little bit more.
A lot of it is, you could tell that a lot of their character names are pretty much the same as their real names, so I'm not that creative. And so when I wrote it, I was like, it's kind of an exaggerated, it's an exaggerated character of what they really are like. Except Peter, because
Except for me.
he's not a full-blown meathead. He plays like just a dumbass, but you know what I mean. But he's not.
How much of a stretch was it to play a dumbass?
I'm really smart.
Oh, that's good. So,
I gotta say, you look like a quintessential party dude here. I'm sure that every time you walk into the club, the ladies are like, really? He's here. Ladies, come on. So
Right here, look at this. Right here. Been losing hair.
You're being sarcastic,
Yeah, I
right?
know.
No, for real.
Yeah,
Like,
for real.
Okay. What clubs are you going to?
I'm going to the nerd clubs at science fiction conventions.
Boom.
There
That's
you
where I
go.
should go.
There you
That's where I should go.
Yeah.
Top of my head look like
Street
an
Fighter 2
armpit.
convention. Fun fact, if you don't know, we call him Zangief because he's got chest hair exactly like Zangief.
Just right here on
He's
the-
got the
Do
Do you
chromosome
actually have it
finish.
shaved into that shape?
No,
because we can do that later on
It's
the show.
genetic. It just comes
it
out.
literally just grows like that?
Yeah.
Do you ever just go out and like do Street Fighter moves and have people say, oh my god, it's Zangief, what are we going to do?
He just has to take off his shirt and people start saying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Street Fight, round one.
You know where this is going to head towards, right? We're going to
Yeah.
have to have proof of that, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
I think have to
We have a
proof
hula
of
We
hoop
need
right
proof.
here, too.
We need proof. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see the Zangief.
Oh, man.
Woo!
that. You got to do your best Zangief pose too.
There you go.
Wow.
Zangief.
Wow.
I want to see the back.
Yeah, the back. The back. Yeah, like two hairy wings on his back.
So, what was y'all's favorite part of making this movie?
The fact that we made it, I think. We're like, what? We got to make a
We're all
movie?
friends too. We've been friends for a long time, so working on this together has just been. a
So, you
dream
guys would
come
like
true.
sit around and get drunk and say, you know what, we should make a movie.
That's exactly what happened.
Over some soju.
Well,
and-
almost all movies start that way.
Yeah,
at least
but
indie movies.
when we do the drunk movies, they end up with puppets and googly eyes and stuff falling out of the sky. Y'all seems pretty tame to be a drunk movie idea.
They're behaving because they're on Fanboy TV, and they've heard
No, we're just
how
hungover from
reputable
last
we are.
night.
You're still, oh, well, you are in Austin at South by Southwest. I can imagine you still being drunk.
So, out of curiosity, you don't see a whole lot of movies that have like an all-Asian cast. Was it hard to get funding and things like that because people are like, well, Harold and Kumar already did that once. Come on.
It's
Yeah.
been a ride, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly didn't think we'd even have a shot at it. So it's like, we're gonna make a movie with an all Asian cast and do what? Yeah. But we did things like we normally do. We're just naive and dumb, and we just keep pressing forward. We're like, you know what? Maybe it'll work out.
I
Well,
think
that's
once
the way.
everyone starts seeing the characters, they forget that we're Asian. They're just gonna say, "Hey, these are guys just like us."
I gotta say, when I was watching the previews, especially, like, I want to know what happens after the FBI comes in and takes all the files. I mean, especially it felt like such a good action movie as well as a comedy, which I really love action comedies myself. I'm more than a little partial.
Gotcha. No, yeah, like visually, I think it feels like that. You know, there's something like you see a lot of nightlife shots.
Yeah.
There's a lot of neon lights, and it's kind of like quick cutting and everything. So it does feel a little bit like that. At the end of the day, it comes down to being a comedy, and the drama comes in from just like the friendship that you get to see them all have. So.
And it was nice to see a not road trip movie. We see a lot of those trying to be action comedies, just hanging out, being guys, growing up, which we all know is no fun. You know, you get responsibility, so you can't go have fun anymore because, hey, it's either pay the rent or go out to a party.
Yeah, I mean that's why like we had to like we kept it, you know, like with a lot of like nightlife stuff, but we sprinkled in a little bit of what happens during the day for them. So, you know, we made sure that for every like father-son scene you have ball dipping scenes. So
Yeah.
You gotta watch the movie to understand that. Yeah, basketball.
Come for his chest hair, stay for the ball dipping.
Yeah.
exactly.
So is this your first time at South by Southwest?
No, not. We actually came last year with Bobby.
Bobby
who
performed.
actually is a musician, so he's actually doing music here.
Double
too.
dipping.
Wow.
Yeah,
Both
yes.
balls is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Both balls.
Exactly.
He does death metal.
Oh,
Really?
death metal?
Speed death metal.
So I started out as a hip hop act, but then
Scandinavian black death metal.
Can you do a really quick chorus in your speed death metal?
I don't know. It's too early for that.
Oh, he's like, it's
He needs
it's
more
not
coffee.
lunchtime. It's not 10 o'clock at night. Yeah, lots of fun. Has anyone seen it at South by Southwest yet? Like, when is your premiere screening?
Oh, it's
This Sunday.
This Sunday.
Tomorrow.
Are you
Yeah,
guys
that's
like really
tomorrow.
nervous to sit down and watch this with a bunch of people?
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah.
We're not gonna be in the theater.
Check out,
We're gonna
go
Johnny
have, like, a
Depp it.
sandwich.
We're gonna find a bar.
Yeah, we need to have some drinks in while everyone's watching. I think, and then we come back for the Q&A.
You come back to
Yeah,
Q&A
that was
completely
awesome.
plastered. Man, that was the best movie ever.
Wow,
Wasn't
these
it?
guys are in character.
But if it's really quiet, then you know
You walk in, no one's in the theater.
we'll
you
just
go,
keep
"Man,
drinking.
I think
I
I think it's gonna be the first time we're all gonna be throwing up, not from drinking too much, but out of nervousness.
Out of nervousness. Yeah, I imagine that the nerves must be pretty big here, especially at South by Southwest, because this is literally people who live and breathe movies. And like, I don't know about you, but when I've been downtown,
Wow.
there are some pretentious people down there, and it is quite crazy.
Thank you for giving them the confidence they need.
I know, he was like,
He
it better
has
not
such
suck.
a good ego boost.
It better not suck.
So,
And it doesn't.
Patron.
We going home tonight?
It's gonna be a tequila kind of
We're
night
just gonna pack
tomorrow.
our bags.
I think
That Gavin's an ass.
So, do you guys have any projects that are coming up or anything else that you're in that we should know about?
We got a couple of other scripts as well. Peter's he's gonna join the World Body Competition. Danny does stand up, so he's doing that as well. Bobby's got music out right now, and Shane is here writing with us. So we're really excited to see what we can do next. Can't wait to show it to everyone.
Is there any place in particular they can look for your stand-up?
They can go to DannyCho.com.
DannyCho.com. Come on, you've seen his chest hair. Now you have to see his stand-up.
Boom.
So, quick question: would you want to do a horror movie?
Yes, I do. I really do, actually. I
I
have
love
ideas.
horror movies, and I think it would be really funny to kind of tell like something in the vein of Shaun of the Dead, but something new would be lots of fun. Because zombies are kind of played out, but I think
Yeah.
you could do an amazing horror movie.
I want to
Korean
do one about
zombies?
sleep paralysis.
Like
Really?
you just
Yeah.
randomly fall asleep, and what happens? Nightmares
No,
come
do you
alive?
guys know about
You guys
that?
know what
Like,
sleep
yeah.
paralysis
Like,
is?
you're awake, but you can't. You're frozen.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I
a lot of people get these crazy, scary visions when they have sleep paralysis.
I get it all the time.
So do I.
So how are you going to have
That'd be
action
great,
shots
right?
of people that are like, it's going to be quick cuts of someone laying in bed and not moving?
Yeah.
It's all about the music. You know, the music in horror.
I know
It's
it looks
all about
boring
music.
now, but wait till we score it.
Yeah, it'll be pretty epic when we score it. So thank you guys for being on the show. And KTown Cowboys, they can watch it tomorrow. Where at?
The Alamo, our screenings at 6.
You will love the Draft House. You may want to stay there because they do serve alcohol, just so you know.
Drink while watching the movie. That's the best part.
Wait,
That's what I'm
which theater is it?
The South Lamar.
Okay, there you go.
That's the best Draft
At
House.
6:45.
Worth the drive, folks. Worth the drive.
Yes.
So thank you guys for coming on the show and launching off our 6-hour show. Have a great time at South by Southwest, and maybe we'll see you again next year.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Check out KTownCowboys.com.